With the current interest on outstanding government debt pegged at $259 million, Prime Minister Perry Christie says his government is more than committed than ever to reducing the national debt.
While presenting the budget communication in the House of Assembly today, Prime Minister Christie said although real growth in the economy is down, he remains optimistic about better days ahead. Carla Palmer has tonight's top story.
In delivering the government's 2014-2015 budget communication, Prime Minister the Right Honourable Perry Christie says the government plans to stay the course with its 4-point fiscal recovery plan, which includes growing the economy, restraining expenditure, enhancing revenue yield and creating new investments.
In particular, we are continuing our push to develop new and expanding private sector investment projects across the breadth of the nation.
Admittedly, real growth in the economy is down significantly to 0.7% from 2.7% over last year. Tourist expenditure also declined, with stopover visitors falling by some 4% from 1.42 million to 1.36 million. According to Prime Minister Christie, softness in tourism activity last year is a key factor for this performance. But according to the International Monetary Fund, this is all subject to change.
The growth is expected to pick up over the medium term, reaching 2.8% in both 2015 and 2016, following real growth on the order of 2.3% in 2014. Mr. Speaker, tourism is expected to be boosted.
On the domestic labor front, over the course of last year, Prime Minister Christie says developments were more positive, with the national rate of unemployment falling from 16.2% in May to 15.4% in November, and he anticipates the economy improving.
We now expect an outturn for recurrent revenues in the area of $1,465 million, some 2.5% less than was budgeted, but an improvement of 6.2% over what we collected in financial year 2012-2013.
Prime Minister Christie is also optimistic of the gross financial services deficit improving as well.
We are now looking at a GFS deficit on the order of $462 million, or 5.4% of GDP in the 2013-2014 fiscal year. That compares to the budget estimate of $443 million, or 5.1% of GDP. This represents an improvement over the GF deficit of 6.3% of GDP recorded in 2012-2013.
Prime Minister Christie maintains that the government is working on a number of fronts to bolster the economy. I'm Carla Palmer for ZNS Network News.